Okay guys, welcome back. I wanted to show you this really quick baby bouncing seat that I made. It actually does bounce. And I can't really give you a DIY on it because I didn't take any measurements when I did it. I just kind of winged it. However, I will show you what I did. I started the wire and I bent it down and around, and I made the front of it go like curved like that. Then I came back up and I bent it straight up. Then I bent it to the right, and then I bent it back to the left and made like a S or an 8, whichever you want to do it. And then it came back down and went over that way and then back down again. And then I brought it to here and it stops. Now, you can glue this with some goop glue, which it actually says it does metal, but it takes 24 hours for it to glue. So I just duct taped it for the moment. I don't know if I'll add glue to it or not later, but you can do that to make the ends meet. And then at the back, to give it a little bit of a brace, I put a small piece of metal going across and I just bent the loop around it. Okay. Now, as far as the baby seat, I made that out of the fabric that I had left over from when I did those. And I will show you how I did it. If this gives you an idea, with a piece of regular college ruled loose leaf paper, US style, I just kind of made like a little, almost like a T. And then I glued the sides together the same as I did when we did the baby bunting. And then I folded it up and glued it right there in the center with the hot glue. After that was done, I made myself some little S hooks out of the same material wire. And I cut a little slit in each piece of this fabric so that I could slide it through there. Once that was done, I found myself some elastic sewing thread. I'm not really sure what they call this, but it is very, very stretchy. I can't really show you the stretch and hold the phone. Anyway, so you'll need that. And I think that runs about $2 in the local department store or your fabric store. It might be a little bit more expensive. But anyway, I folded those in half and I put them in between the S that's on the top part. After that was done, then I pulled all of them together, but you have to make sure you have them even to where the back is still in the back and the sides are on the side. And I pulled them up and I put a knot in it. I hooked the knot over top of this little S hook here. And I made the top half bigger so that it can actually slide around as the baby bounces. Okay, and then after I knotted it, I put a little hot glue on it, and then I took another piece of felt that was left over, or not felt, but fleece, and I just cut it into a small strip, probably about 1.5 inches, and I wrapped it around there with hot glue. That way you can't see that knot as easily. And then there, you know, that made it the bouncy seat. Now the little kid can bounce. You can actually raise this up a little bit more if you want to give him a little bit more bounce. But if you notice, it does bounce. And it does move like a regular bouncing swing. So again, this was something that I had got, you know, or I made from all leftovers, and the wire came from Dollar Tree in the floral section. I believe it's like 14 or 16 gauge, it didn't say, so I can't really give you an exact. And in order to bend and make your little S's, you're going to need jewelry pliers that look like this. They are rounded, and they will actually let you bend the wire in a circle. These will not. You'll end up with like a square looking shape. However, you'll need these to squeeze your wire together. Alright? Because you can't squeeze with these. It'll end up not working out so well. So you can also at the top, if you don't want to do a S, you can just kind of do a big loop at the top. I just did the S to make it a little bit more decorative. Even though that the baby is in this already and I have the fabric and all attached to it, I may actually go ahead and straighten the wire out a little bit and paint it because I'm not really happy with, you know, the color of it. I think it should be, I don't know, a little different. But anyway, that's the little baby seat, and follow me on Facebook under Dollhouse Miniature Madness and Tutorials for more DIYs because I've got a whole lot more to build. Alright, thanks a lot. Have a great day.